Hey guys, welcome back. Chef Nano here. Today I'm going to be making some meatballs. I had some pesto left over from yesterday's video, and I thought to myself, you know what can I use with the rest of this pesto? And I said, you know what, I'm going to make some meatballs. So today I went to the Kensington market this morning. I went to the butcher. I went to my lovely produce guy, and I picked up all my ingredients for today. So we're going to be using a a quarter pound of ground chuck, a quarter pound of ground veal, and a quarter pound of ground pork. We're also going to be using some confit shallots and some confit garlic. We're going to be using that pesto I made in my last video. We're going to use that up today. It's about 3 or 4 ounces with the pumpkin seed. That's the pumpkin seed pesto. We're going to use some Parmesan. We're going to use some basil. We're going to use some parsley, some olive oil, some kosher, the regular ingredients. We're also going to use a French stick as our binder here. We're going to use another egg as well. So what I've done basically, I've just cut some French sticks very, very easily. Cut them off, and I've used some garlic shallot oil. I've put that on top. I'm going to roast these off while I'm starting to prepare my mix. We just want a light crunch on them. Nothing too serious. We're not making a crouton. We're not making breadcrumbs because we're going to dump them in some buttermilk. Which I've diluted a bit with some water, and we're going to soak those in before we throw them in the mixture for the meatballs. So here we're going to start with this. We're going to throw that in. That's just going to toast off quickly. I've preset my oven 375. Let that go for a bit, and it's in the oven. So like I said, we're going to start. Just grab a mixing bowl. Quarter pound ground chuck, quarter pound ground pork, and a quarter pound of ground veal. We're going to throw that right in the mixing bowl. I'm just going to put this off to the side quickly. And we're going to grab some parsley. This is all washed. Like I said in previous videos, every time I bring in new produce or anything into the house, it's washed, it's put away, it's taken care of. In other videos, I'm going to show you how I wrap my my herbs so I keep them longer. Normally I can get about 4 or 5 days out of it. So we're just going to grab some parsley very quickly. Do a quick fine chop on this, fine dice, whatever you want to call it. There's no issues with that whatsoever. We're going to do just a handful, maybe, 300 grams, 200 grams, I don't even know. Never measure, I just look by taste, by look, see what it is. If I like the color, like the flavors, because I always try things as I go. It all depends how it goes. So like I said, we're just going to throw some parsley in there. Give it a quick chop, throw that in there. We're going to put this off to the side. And then basil. Basil, very important in my kitchen. Love the smell. It's great for breakfast, great for dinner. It's great for pasta. It's great for a lot of things. So I'm just going to take a few leaves, 4 or 5 leaves. I'm going to stack these up. I'm going to put this off to the side. I'm going to stack these up. Just going to give them a quick roll like a cigar. Throw them in, as I say, joint. And give a quick little julienne on them. We're going to throw those right in. Now the best part about making meatballs, you gotta have fun with them. You get to use your hands, you get to enjoy the product, you get to feel the product, you get to put your energy into the product, your love, your touch, everything like that. Just gonna, right away, kosher salt. There'll be a teaspoon of kosher salt. Again, this is coarse fine, so it looks a little bit hectic, a little bit more than it actually is. We're gonna go into definitely put in some shallots here. I got some confit shallots from yesterday. I'm gonna use those up. I like to keep them in my kitchen, especially in my fridge. They're good for a few days. There's no issue with that. Need a little bit more than that. So I just confit them off, leave them in my fridge. They're good for a few days. They're good for a month actually. As long as they're in the oil, you're good to go. I'm gonna use a little bit of this confit garlic that I had yesterday. I've confited off. I'm going to not apply it. I'm going to use a little bit chunkier than usual. I'm not going to smush it up like I did in the last video from yesterday. This one's just going to be a rough chop because we're going to get those intergrained with the meat. I want to taste that garlic in there. This isn't your traditional Nonas meatball in any way, shape, or form. This is my rendition on it. I like to play with food. I like to enjoy it. I like to do what I want with it. Not stop. Just have fun with it. So that pesto I had yesterday, that's going to go right in there too. It's got the pumpkin seeds, the basil, the parsley, the garlic, a little bit of lemon zest, a little bit of lemon. Check out my video from yesterday. You can see how it was made. Quick pesto. So we're going to use all that up right in there. I have some ground Parmesan. that I had from yesterday left over from my pesto pasta I made. I'm going to throw this right in there. 2 or 3 ounces, that's about it. I'm going to put a little bit of garlic oil in there. Simple, simple, simple. You make it simple, you make it tasty, you enjoy it, you have fun with it. Just get her done. It's as simple as that. I am going to put in an egg though. For sure, I do need 1 egg. I use free range eggs. You know, everything I can try and use is organic if I can. Definitely use free range, no hormones, no antibiotics, anything like that. I'm just going to drop that egg right in there. So this is exactly where we want it. We want everything in the bowl. That's it. So we're just going to clear off this cutting board quickly. I'm going to put this off to the side, save this for later. Probably use another pesto with it, maybe the salsa verde. I always use herbs. Herbs are very important to me. So we're going to use our hands. I'm going to give them a quick wash quickly. We're going to get right in there with our hands. We're going to put some love into it. While we're mixing, we're still waiting for that French stick to toast off. Again, it's going to get sucked in with the buttermilk. Get a little moist. We're going to add that in with the meatball. So again, get in there. Use your hands. Don't be shy. Have fun with it. Just mix it around. You want some nice color. You want some nice consistency. You got the Parmesan. You got the veal. You got the ground chuck. You got the ground pork. You got that pesto I used from the other day from my last video. And then it's still a little wet, so that's where we're going to get in those breadcrumbs. Get those in there. Sorry, the bread stick, which we're going to put in the buttermilk. So again, just want to make it look like that, nothing crazy. It's all about having fun while we cook. So this French stick's in. It needs to cut another minute or so. Should have popped that in, like I said, 375. A few minutes in the oven. You're not even going to need to flip it around or anything like that. Just leave it in there, get a little quick toast on it. We're going to, like I said, put it in the buttermilk, mix it around with the buttermilk, put those. Then we're going to, what are we going to do with them? We are going to roll them out, put them on a sheet tray, and we're going to cook them in a skillet later. I have that setting off for my next video. We're definitely going to do that in the next video. Very simple, 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 easy, easy, easy. So we got our French stick, quick little toast on it, that's it. Gonna throw it on our cutting board. Literally, you hear that? Boom, boom, boom. Doesn't matter if it's not too crunchy. Just gonna make little cubes out of it. Again, it is gonna go in that buttermilk. We're gonna have fun with it. Oh, you can smell that garlic oil. Oh, you can use basic olive oil. You can use ghee. You can use butter. Toast it off. You can even just dry, whatever you like. I like to use that confit garlic oil because it gives that smell, it gives that extra depth of flavor, it gives that taste I love so much. Garlic, anything, extra little dazzle of flavor. It's not going to hurt anyone. Even if you don't want to do it, don't do it. It's all right. So I'm going to take these little cubes of bread that I did. I'm going to quickly dump them in the buttermilk. Very, very quickly. Boom. Give them a quick drain. So I'm just using a little buttermilk and water. Drain. Put these right in. We're going to mix them around. Now this is going to help soak up all the moisture in the meatball. It's going to give it a little bit more texture. It's going to give it lots of flavor. And again, just going to make a quick meatball. Big, large, small. Meatballs for your pasta, meatballs for your marinara sub, meatballs for, an appetizer. I'm going to be doing an appetizer and I'm going to be doing a sub with this next. So again, just want to break out your meatballs, throw them in your hand, throw them on a sheet tray, set aside, start again. Set aside, start again. Not hard, not fun, not hard, lots of fun and enjoyable. Again, guys, Chef Nano, hope you see you in the next video. I'm done the meatballs, gonna move on to my appetizer next. It's gonna have a yogurt marinara sauce, lots of fun. Little canapé for us, lots of good treats. Hope to see you in the next video. Thanks again for coming in. Have a great day.